All right, peace. Welcome back to the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. I will bring you small little hip-hop stuff like this, little talks, little ideas, events here and there, but some main topic stuff, hip-hop, mainly underground, and above surface sometimes. So right now, this story's out there, or situations out there where you all know Common and you know Pete Rock dropped the album Auditorium last year. One of the best albums, pretty dope album. I picked it up. I picked up the vinyl, the rare color. I think Fat Beats had a different color version, so I grabbed that. It was a pre-order. Had a single that came out to set everything off called Wise Up. It used a sample from the Juice Crew, song produced by Marley Marl. It was an MC Shan song. I think it was, I forget what song it was. It was the one where he said, "Wise up, show all the people in the place." It's not top billing. It could have been the bridge. Anyway, he sampled, I think it was the bridge actually. Anyway, he sampled that, Pete Rock sampled that and used it for their single. And, just a layman looking at it from the outside, figure, it's Pete Rock, legend. He handled all the business on that, or the label handled the business on that, and everything's probably good. And some months later, MC Shan, who's around, he's still around, older guy now, has some issues, it seems. I mean, I know he's missing his teeth and stuff like that, and but that's another story. He came out recently going hard at Pete Rock for not saying he didn't get paid for it, and he's going pretty, he's pretty upset. Pete Rock they even had a little going back and forth. Pete Rock was showing love. He had said, everything was taken care of, and he thought that it was or whatever. I thought that Pete Rock, they're on a label. That album they put out is on a label, an independent label. And I always thought that the label handled that stuff, not necessarily the producer. They submit it, they say, we use this, we use that. They get with the publishers or the copyright holders of the song, and they handle it out. Then the payments will come later. There possibly can be some upfront payment to an artist, and then you'll catch the money on the back end as the record sell on the streams and as it gets used in placements and stuff like that. That's the way I always thought it was. But initially, Shan had said that, hey, paying homage and thanks, he was kind of happy about it. That was the first one of the early responses. But as of just a few days ago, he's blazing upset about not getting no money from it. So this is the latest drama when it comes to this. Hip-hop and sampling stuff is always interesting to me. Because all the dopest hip-hop, like all those classic records, man, they were all samples. I may have said this on the channel before, but those beats from Public Enemy to EPMD to everybody's music, all those records, all those great 90s albums, all samples all the time. And it's an art form. It's an art form. Some people say, oh, it's stealing, this, and that, and the other. But no, that stuff gets, most of the time it does get paid out and it gets handled. A lot of times producers will try to disguise it and hide it. And, they're good for many years. A lot of the artists of the original creators of the music don't get paid. Yeah. So I was saying before I got cut off that Clyde Stubblefield, he did some of the dopest drum breaks in hip hop, and I don't think he got any money or any royalties off of that. James Brown was getting ripped off for a while, but then he caught up with it, and he got paid out. But a lot of the artists, sampling, man, it happens when those early records got sampled, and I don't think people got stuff. And one big example was Third Base. I think the Cactus album. All the money from that goes to the people they sampled. It was crazy. It's crazy. So this is a continuing thing. I think more of it's going to happen. It's always going to happen. Sampling stories are always interesting to me. You'll get that a lot. Artists will put a record out. Next thing you know, some sample on there is not cleared. Then they got the artist got to collect on it, or the artist that they sample from got to collect on it. It's a part of the game. But this Pete Rock and MC Shan thing is kind of crazy. So we'll see how that play out. A little bit of going back and forth, but Pete Rock was trying to be cool about it, like, hey man, he thought it was settled on the business side, but I don't know as far as paying straight to the artist. I don't know about that. I'm not sure if that's the thing. Maybe some artists will do it just to show love, throw them a little cash, but then the business will happen and they'll still collect off that too. But we shall see. We shall see how this play out. Because I remember a little while ago, Pete Rock and the Nas, Pete Rock was saying he didn't get paid for The World Is Yours. From the Illmatic. So yeah, these things be happening. But I think they settled that though. I think that got worked out. But yeah, they gotta be on the business when it comes to these records. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. We'll bring more stuff like this. More to come. Hip hop and you don't stop. All right, y'all. Peace.